Willkommen zurück zu Persona 4 Golden. Es plätschert draußen noch, weil es auch Regen war. Wir haben alle Fische gefangen, die wir fangen mussten. Gartenarbeit lohnt sich nicht. Ja, was machen wir da? Lesen, oder? Das ist die Chance, wieder zu lesen. Nach dem ereignisreichen Fischertag. Diesen riesigen Sea Guardian gefangen. Jetzt vom Kanji. Hello Senpai, do you like movies? There's this new movie out called Dachiko Story. And I'm just a sucker for movies about dogs. If you're going to see it, would you let me know so I can come too? Ja, ich stehe nicht so auf Hundefilme, danke. Die kannst du leider gucken. So, und wir lesen jetzt dieses Witch Detective Buch endlich mal zu Ende. Das wäre ganz gut. Ich glaube, wir mussten nur noch ein Kapitel lesen. Ja, dann machen wir das. Fischen müssen wir jetzt gar nicht mehr weiter lernen, weil wir haben Fischen durch. Was super ist. Ich hätte Angst, dass es länger dauern würde. Aber das lief echt gut. So, das haben wir schon gelesen. So. Your understanding has increased. You have finished reading Witch Detective. Your understanding has increased. Your diligence has significantly increased. Nein, warum? Ich wollte, dass das understanding significantly increased und nicht das Diligence-Ding. Naja, gut, trotzdem. Was soll's. Diligence war ich auch nicht ganz voll, glaube ich. Midterms, nein, wieder Prüfungen. Are starting on Friday next week. Are you guys studying hard? Or hardly studying? Well, let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different places. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Oh, let's see. Amagi-san. No, I'd feel bad about that, so Hanamura. What? Why would you feel bad for asking Yukiko but not me? I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer, Rin? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ehrlich gesagt. Das ist nicht im Grunde. Das ist ehrlich, wie er es gerade erklärt hat, finde ich es gerade seltsam, weil es. Also bei uns ist es natürlich an der rechten Seite. Aber wäre es in Amerika genauso? Wäre es da nicht die linke Seite? Das finde ich halt, weil er meint ja, dass das eine Frage der Zentralisierung ist. Aber dann wäre es ja in Amerika anders. Oder nicht? Aber ich kann nur von mir ausgehen und wenn ich mich nicht völlig irre, ist es rechts. Natürlich, ganz klar. Oh, you got it. I believed in you, really. Yes, in foreign world maps. Das ist eigentlich mal eine Frage, die für uns sogar im Vorteil ist, oder? Uns sind die Fragen manchmal ein bisschen sehr schwierig, weil wir nicht in Japan leben. Aber das ist jetzt eine leichtere Frage, weil wir nicht in Japan leben. Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreigner maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, I see. Thanks, Rin. Yosuke appreciates you. You feel that you've become a little closer to Yosuke. Nicht, dass es relevant wäre. Die Expression ist auch schon voll, aber wir helfen trotzdem gerne aus. Wir warten immer auf das Naoto recovered. Ich glaube, heute ist der letzte Tag, weil wir einen kompletten Regentag haben. Also heute hätten wir es schaffen müssen. Aber das haben wir heutzutage schon früher gemacht. Machen wir auch lieber so. Diese am letzten Tage machen Dinger ist mir ein bisschen zu risky. Das Blöde ist, an Regentagen ist der alte Mann nicht am Wasser. Das heißt, es wäre zwar der perfekte Tag, die Quest abzugeben, aber ich kann die Quest nicht komplett abschließen. Weil ich ihm die Fische noch zeigen muss. Und das ist echt tragisch. Sehr schade. Wir schauen natürlich trotzdem, vielleicht irre ich mich ja, aber ich irre mich selten. Natürlich. Ja. Er ist nicht da. Das ist schade, aber ganz ehrlich, wir haben keinen Druck. Ich meine, das Spiel ist noch lange nicht vorbei. Da kommt noch ein Bettenwatt. Und ich denke, wir schaffen. Und ich glaube sogar, ich habe gehört, dass die Golden-Version sogar länger ist. Da bin ich auch sehr gespannt drauf. Ist ja jetzt schon viel Neues dabei gewesen. Und denke ich mal, da haben wir noch genug Zeit, diese Quest zu vollenden und abzugeben. Das Schlimmste haben wir, glaube ich, hinter uns mit dem Fuchs. Der Rest ist nur Ablauferei. Was machen wir denn stattdessen jetzt? Heute ist Regen, heute ist sowieso keiner da, oder? Gerade am letzten Tag, wo wir in Dungeon müssten, wird keiner da sein. Man könnte in Dungeon gehen, um zu trainieren, aber ich sagte schon, nee, wir machen das doch lieber erst dann, wenn ich die optionalen Bosse frei habe. Damit ich vielleicht auch Naoto mitnehmen kann. Deswegen... Wollen wir dann wieder noch Okina City? Da haben wir auch lange nicht mehr. Aber ich will diesen Hundefilm nicht gucken. Was soll ich da? Kann ich irgendwie meine Stats verbessern? Ich könnte die Rainy Day Challenge nehmen, aber die Rainy Day Challenge bei Maya erhöht kein Understanding. Das ist das eine, was ich erhöhen will, und das tut es da nun mal nicht. Ich will mal nach Okina City kommen. Auf nach Vertania City. Hier ist eine Reworked sogar, okay. Ist sogar eine Quest. Hallo. The leader type don't have very high survival rates in movies, either, if you ask me. They'll have to make the hard choice to shoot the infected one, and then charge into a whole horde with just a shotgun. I know this is sudden, but do you like strange things? Kommt drauf an. Oh, that makes sense. When you're really interested in something, it's hard to ignore. The other day I saw a movie about OOP parts. Nee, OOP arts, denke ich mal, okay. I didn't know what they were, so I did some research, but I still didn't get it. If you know anyone who knows a lot about them, could you ask about it for me? Sure. Thank you. I can't wait to hear the answer. Okay. Wollen wir irgendwas mal finden? OOP arts, huh? Zombies don't count as that, do they? I wish I knew someone who knew a lot about history. Vielleicht finden wir so jemand, ja? Irgendwann. Jetzt, ich wollte mich in Kleidung sehen, die ich nicht habe. Ich war noch nie in einem Café, ne? Owner's Original Blend. Wir testen es mal, okay? Einfach mal testen, dass wir es auch mal gemacht haben. Café Chagall, inside. Here you go. I'm impressed that you had the intentional fortitude to set foot in here after all I said. My name is Mumon. I'm the owner of this establishment. And even though this cafe is a chain, I absolutely refuse to serve mediocre coffee. I will sacrifice my standards for no one. I've got an older brother. I don't keep in contact with him much nowadays, but I caused him quite a bit of trouble. He became a Buddhist monk, following our family tradition. But he's socially awkward. I wonder how he's doing. Ist es jetzt zu weit hergegriffen, wenn ich davon ausgehe, dass es sich um den Mönch handelt, den wir in Persona 3 kennenlernen? Sorry about that. When I start reminiscing, I have a hard time controlling myself. Well, drink up. It's a sublime cup of coffee. No, it's more than that. It's an experience. If you underestimate it, it will break you. Das klingt fast so, als ob ich Understanding dafür kommen könnte. Das wäre super. Understanding? Das ist bestimmt die Inside erhöhen. Ich hoffe Understanding. The inside of your mouth is getting numb. Okay. But now it's sharply acidic. Yet the body is full and rich, with sweet undertones. This flavor it's bold. Too bold. As you're swept up in the black torrent of flavors, you desperately reach towards something and grasp it. Obtained the Dia Skill Card. Wir kriegen Skill Cards auf diese Weise. From here on, a card icon will be displayed in Persona status screen skill listings. Drink coffee when you have a persona equipped that knows a skill with this card icon. And you can obtain a card with that skill. Okay, das hätte ich jetzt erstmal. Okay, das wusste ich vorher nicht. If the persona has no skills with card icons shown, you will not gain a skill card. The skills that show the card icon depend on the persona. This icon cannot be passed on through fusion. Developing, ich denke mal, dass dieses Dia-Ding jetzt man immer kriegt am Anfang, oder? Kann das sein? Weil ich habe gar kein Dia mehr. Developing more personas will help you to gain more skill cards, so experiment and see what you can find. Hey kid, I'm closing up soon. Judging by the current time of day, it appears that you lost consciousness. I guess your palate was overstimulated by mature flavors and you succumbed. You're still a child. It's late. You must return home. Okay, also wir können so gezielt Skillkarten kriegen, wenn die Person das zulässt. Die erste Skillkarte war jetzt gerade festgelegt hier. Weil das hätten wir niemals bekommen, ich habe nämlich kein Dia-Persona. Also das wäre einfach nur festgelegt worden. Okay, das werde ich niemals nutzen, glaube ich. Das ist ein bisschen verschwendete Zeit, aber es ist schön, dass wir es mal gemacht haben. Gehört ja irgendwie auch zur Experience dazu.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. Das ist schon ein bisschen frustrierend, ne? Stell dir mal vor, du hast es bisher nicht geschafft, dann hast du jetzt verloren. Du weißt es jetzt schon, wo du nicht mehr rein kannst. Also immer schön den zweiten Speicherstand halten bei Persona. Ich meine, ich habe jetzt nie einen, aber ich habe ja auch bisher noch geschafft. Ne? There was a delivery for you. I left it on the table. Ach, die roten Goldfische, die ich geholt habe. Ja, deswegen müssen wir auch nie wieder fischen, weil ich glaube, ich habe mehr als genug Fische jetzt, um die Katze zu füttern die ganze Zeit. Und auch ein paar gute Fische ja noch, die ich der Frau geben kann im Schrein. Naja. Hat ja auch nicht viel gekostet. Ist schon okay. Das sind noch 2 Tage hin. Wir können heute eh nur Midnight Channel gucken, gehe ich von aus, ne? Dachte ich mir. Dann tun wir das auch. Return to your room and watch the Midnight Channel. Yes. Let's do exactly that. Righto? Righto. It's midnight. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Once again. Good job. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Okay, wir kriegen hier so eine foggy shopping district Szene. Und diesmal ist doch mal jemand. Okay. Damn it again. Naoto has recovered.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Ach, ignoriere sie einfach.
Yes, I'm myself, right? That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Okay. Junes Food Court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective!
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone.
Ich finde die Aussage gerade vom Naoto ein bisschen questionable, aber okay. Ist schon in Ordnung.
It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
Da sind wir wohl schon ausgegangen, dass es wahrscheinlich ein Trittback-Paar war.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Wow.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Natürlich.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Naoto joined the group. She will definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Und Fool Investigation Team, Rank 8. The Investigation Team's social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has grown.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move.
Welcome back.
Ja, Nanako, there was a delivery for you. Ja, das war viel Preissticker. Entschuldigung, so. Gut. So, speichern. Gut, nächste Gelegenheit gehen wir wieder in Dungeon, würde ich sagen. Jetzt bietet sie eigentlich an, wo Naoto dabei ist. Wir gucken mal nach. Naoto. Erstmal Status, bitte. Sukuna Hikona. Okay, gucken wir uns die Skills ein bisschen an. Physical Damage. Ziemlich guter, sogar Heavy Physical Damage 1 bis 2 Mal. Single Target Feuerzauber, Single Target Windzauber, Single Target Instakill, Single Target Instakill Light, also Dark und Light. Auf alle Megidola, Almighty Damage to all Foes und Deathbound, Heavy Damage to all Foes. Sehr, sehr krasse Skills, von Anfang an schon. Keine Schwächen, stark gegen Licht und Finsternis, also sehr schwer Insta zu killen. Lernt auch noch bald Tetrakan, was Physical Damage reflekten kann. Die ist ziemlich gut, die Person ist vor allem sehr, sehr gut. Ich glaube, sie war aber später relativ squishy. Ich bin mir aber nicht mehr sicher. Ich glaube, sie ist ein bisschen so, weißt du, die Glaskanone, physisch und magisch gesehen, hält dafür nicht so viel aus. Aber schon sehr gut, muss man schon sagen. Sie fängt auf 55 an. Interessant. Da sieht man schon, ich muss ein bisschen nachleveln. Ich bin der Einzige mit Riese zusammen, die nicht wirklich am Kampf scheint, die das Level überflügeln kann. So, können wir beim Equipment schon was ändern? Waffen wahrscheinlich noch nicht. Aber bei der Rüstung, mit dem Gothic Shirt kann sie nicht viel machen, aber wir haben ja noch einige gute Rüstungen. Charm Drip ist ganz okay, erstmal wirklich. So. Guck mal, was wir ihr geben. Eine Schwäche hat sie ja spezifisch nicht. Ich glaube, am besten wäre es tatsächlich, ihr einfach ein bisschen mehr Endurance zu geben oder die Heilung. Ich bin die Endurance, glaube ich. Close ist mal egal. Aber ich habe bei anderen auch nicht viel gemacht. Ja, gut. Austesten werden wir sie auf jeden Fall mal. Heute würde es sich lohnen, im Garten zu arbeiten. Zumindest für das angebaute Gemüse und für sie. Wir können nicht steigen. Können wir wahrscheinlich auch danach noch nicht. Aber wenn es einen Tag davor ist, machen wir auf jeden Fall Gartenarbeit. Es ist Evening schon, ne? Ja gut, dann macht das Sinn. Ja. Dann erhöhen wir nochmal die Ernte. Was haben wir? Cabbages oder was hatten wir angebaut? Oder schon wieder Eggplants? Ich kann es nicht erkennen, okay. Ja, die Tomaten. Erstens auf dem Schild, glaube ich, ist es drauf. Ich bin mir immer nicht sicher, ob das so ist, aber könnte sein. Aber ich erinnere mich gerade, dass es Tomaten waren. If the sky is clear on the 9th, we can have a moon viewing party. There's even these rice cakes that the bunnies on the moon make. I learned that the bunnies make them to celebrate the rice harvest. I want to try the bunny rice cakes.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
Okay, interessant, ja.
A doctor?
Er kann hier nicht in den Dungeon gehen, ne? Und wenn die Event ist aber in Ordnung, ist okay.
You mean a vet?
Hallo, ist kein Tier.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
Das ist eine super gute Idee. Auch ein bisschen gefährlich, wie ich finde, weil was, wenn die da komische Sachen verstellen und Fragen haben.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Okay. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
Huh, I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
So funktioniert er nicht, Kanji.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back. I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Oh God.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it.
Was heißt nothing? Man hat nichts gesehen oder nichts Ungewöhnliches gesehen?
No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
Okay.
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my. What should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. Mm-hmm. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Mhm.
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Wow.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Das finden wir zusammen schon raus.
Yeah, thanks, Sensei.
Teddy's gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Rang 6 mit Teddy. Marakunda kann er lernen. Teddy ist eigentlich ziemlich cool, glaube ich, weil er echt ziemlich viele Sachen lernt in Richtung Buffs, AOE-Buffs und AOE-Debuffs. Ne? Decrease all foes defense for 3 turns ist ziemlich gut, aber ich kann natürlich nicht immer allen das geben, was sie haben wollen, oder was gut wäre. Aber ich habe ja schon mal gesagt, dass ich diese Auto-Skills nicht so gut finde. Also sie sind eigentlich mag ich sie, aber für Bossfights sind sie nicht so geil, weil du hast es halt nicht den ganzen Kampf über, sondern nur die ersten 3 Runden und danach ist der Skill Müll. Deswegen lern das ruhig erstmal anstatt den Rakukaja-Skill.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
You're back.
Yep. The midterms start next Friday. Study? Nee. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. Erstmal ernten wir kurz. Also ich würde sagen, heute würde sich das super anbieten.
They look good.
Können wir auf dem Feld arbeiten, an demselben Tag aber anbauen, weil es sind beide da, ne? Deswegen. Wir können bei beiden nicht steigen gerade.
Great vegetables.
Wieder Soul Tomato sind glaube ich 20 SP, ne? Also einmal 100 SP heilen, das ist ganz gut. Haben wir noch wieder Eggplants? Ja. Wir haben auch Melonen. Ja, wir machen erstmal Eggplants. Die finde ich am... Na, momentan habe ich genug. Machen wir die Melone, komm.
Well,
Planting seedlings, huh? It's been a while since I last did anything like this.
I'm excited to see them come in.
Das haben wir alle schon gehört. So, ja. Wir können mit dir nicht steigen, das weiß ich. Mit dir wahrscheinlich immer noch nicht. Wenn wir es doch gerade dabei machen können, dann machen wir die auch. Und wir dann beide pushen. Also heute gehen wir dreimal in den Garten. Extra gründlich.
They seem to be coming along.
Looks like the weather will be nice next week, so we better be careful watering the garden. But if we don't water the plants, the veggies won't grow, right? I'll make sure to give them plenty of water. Well, don't overwater them, okay? That will make them wilt or taste bad. Really? You know a lot, Dad. Yeah, I got a talking to once for watering them too much. Siehst still. Von wem wohl? Von wem wohl? Ich glaube, meine Vermutung, dass der Garten früher von seiner Frau genutzt wurde, ist, glaube ich, jetzt endgültig bestätigt. Well, just be careful. Okay. So, ein halber Regentag. Fehlt nicht mal ein Tag, wo ich Dungeon gehen kann? Wahrscheinlich immer noch nicht. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Ich kann auch nicht studieren, ich habe besseres zu tun. Also lernen. That isn't good. If your grades drop, Dojima may suspect that something is going on. Meine Grades droppen nicht, bin gut genug. Please do your best on the test for the sake of the case. Anyways, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Ja, ja. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why do they say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. To feel safe, just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Corsa. Chicken. Das muss nicht mal die Antwortmöglichkeit sein, das ist ja wirklich einfach. Be brave. Tell me what this bird's name means coward in English. Yeah, chicken. You gave the answer you think is correct. Yes, I know it's correct. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. There are many theories about as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you are scared, right? It looks like a defeated chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week. Yeah, do we look prepared? You gave the correct answer. Ist mein 9. Quiz schon wieder? Das reicht doch schon völlig aus.
Whoa, it's freezing!
Das ist mal kühler. Schön.
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
Nein, ich will nicht schon wieder bei Juness arbeiten. Ich ziehe schon kommen.
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Junes to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes!
It's not a joke! The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Junes?
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Das klingt auch nicht ernst, okay, komm.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
I don't think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place, for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
Das sollte ich ja wohl tun, ne? Dann bin ich eigentlich Teil des Musikclubs, auch wenn ich da selten auftauche.
So, what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Oh god.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
Chinesisch.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
Nein. Wahrscheinlich gibt es die Waffe sogar wirklich, oder? Ja, wir hatten schon Maiskolben und keine Ahnung was, also Fische. Also gibt es wahrscheinlich auch diese Maracase.
Alright. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here?
I'll choose this then.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
Ich weiß ja nicht.
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Unterschätzt mich nicht, ich bin immer im Musikclub.
Damn, maybe you're gonna show me how to play. I'm gonna trust you.
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
Sein Blick da links unten. Und die Handbewegung dazu.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Singing? No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
So funktioniert das nicht hier.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
You all practice on your own until it gets dark. You decide to meet again tomorrow.
Oh, welcome back!
Ja, ich kriege schon den starken Eindruck, dass wir so bald nicht in Dungeon kommen, weil wir haben anscheinend ziemlich viel Eventkram momentan, aber das ist ja auch okay. Alles in der Zeit. Wir gucken mal kurz, ob wir hier steigen können noch. Nach 2-mal Gartenarbeit. Ne, noch nicht. Ist okay. Mir reicht's aber auch für die Folge. Ich danke euch fürs Zusehen und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter mit den, wahrscheinlich mit den Bandproben, wie es aussieht, und dem Event, weil das ja an diesem Wochenende schon ist. Ist es jetzt schon dieses Wochenende, weil es schon Samstag ist? Nee, ne? Erst nächstes, hoffe ich mal. Wir können nicht einen Tag nur proben, da wird ja nichts. Ja, mal gucken. Ich danke euch fürs Zusehen, bye bye.